Happy birthday to Libra and blessings to everyone at the start of Libra season. Very exciting. We kick the season off with the fall and spring equinox. And yeah, Libra is bringing in a lot of energy about relationships and harmony. It also gives us a chance to be a little bit more for the others or for the collective than the individual self at this time. And it's really just a time where we're finally winding down the last season and preparing for transition. So for Southern Hemisphere, you guys are transitioning into spring, and for Northern Hemisphere, we are transitioning into fall. But nonetheless, Libra marks a really beautiful time when the whole world is experiencing harmony and we are in a more collective vibe. And yeah, so this is really exciting. I'm going to tune into Libra's energy now for your birthday message. Every month, I'm going to read for each sign a birthday message, and in addition to the new moon and full moon messages that I do for all signs. So please check out your sign's message around the new and full moon if Libra is not your sun sign. As well, this will apply to anybody who is Libra sun, moon, rising, or Venus. So Libra, what is your energy at this time? Please take what resonates. Wow, okay. Opportunities are on the table for you, Libra. So the first energy is the energy of opportunities and new possibilities. As well, this is usually indicating that there's like multiple opportunities or multiple avenues for you to be aware of, because you don't want to, with this energy, be directed towards one particular path when you have, like, you're guided to basically explore your options. That's what this card is representing. Three of Wands is about exciting new opportunities, and as well, like, it could be even like messages or things that are coming in for you from the external, from even the divine powers too. There's something really beautiful about this card in particular because it has these babies on it, and the babies are more associated with like this springtime energy. So for some of you that are receiving this message, you may actually be at the start of your spring if you're in Southern Hemisphere, but also yeah, even for Libra people, you are experiencing something like maybe having to search for what your own needs are, even though you're a more community or partner oriented person, like focused in the collective or the energy of the couple. I feel like now with this Three of Wands, you are guided to be in more of your opposition, which is that self-centered energy, more like Aries. You know, the babies are reminding me more of like the Aries energy, which is opposing you. You know, it's the exact opposite part of the year. So you could be, okay, like Libra is all about balance, and I feel like you could be bringing in some balance. If you, like, if you've been focusing a lot on others, you need to bring more balance into yourself. And if you feel like you've been more self-focused, then you might be opening up your opportunities through like networking experiences or in some way connecting with others. So again, you know, this message is going to apply to different people in different ways, but take that message with you about opportunities, because I feel like regardless, you have a lot of opportunities available to you at this time, and it's going to be up to you to decide like what the best way is to open up to those, whether it's more with yourself or with others, or whether the focus is also a bit more like introverted or extroverted. But wow, okay. Second energy that comes up is the Queen of Hearts or Queen of Cups in some decks. So yeah, Queen of Hearts is a super beautiful, empathic, and like emotionally connected energy. So as well, the Queen is pretty much like, I feel like the Queen overly cares for others, and the medicine of the Queen is to care for the self more. So it's interesting that we've been in this dynamic of like, okay, some of you guys need to be focusing more on yourself. Some of you guys are going to be opening up your opportunities through the energy of others as well. But regardless, I feel like you are guided to approach the energy now of this month and the new year for you, because this is your birthday reading for the next year, with an element of love. So this is like in your relations with others, this is going to be a more compassionate energy. And with yourself, you're also guided to be really compassionate to yourself. Like be, the love that you want to receive. I know that you guys, Libras, are really like more in this like hopeless romantic or just like really loving energy. Like you really love love. And I actually know because my Venus is in Libra and I'm such a lover. Like, I really love partnerships. And at the same time, I'm very protective of myself within matters of love. Like, I don't just share my energy with anybody. And I feel like Libra is that way too. Like, if you choose somebody, it's like you are really all in. And I feel that like, until something changes for you in terms of your feelings, like, you will give everything to that person. Now, of course, Libra men and women, you guys are quite different. I feel like Libra men tend to be a little bit more like detached from that energy of sensitivity. Libra women are like super sensitive and really aware of emotions, and tend to be protective in a way of like keeping their thoughts and feelings reserved sometimes so as not to like impose on the other person or have them think like misinterpreting any messages that you are giving them. So, yeah, beautiful energy. But with these two so far, and I'm going to draw some more cards, but I feel like this year for you is a year of personal expansion. And it does feel to be personal as opposed to like particularly connecting with another person. So, for some of you, you are either in a relationship and now you're really like feeling comfortable and ready to expand your energy in other ways and maybe focusing on your craft or like how you can share your crafts with others. And for some of you who are not in a relationship, I see this being a really powerful time for you personally. There's something very individual about this year for you, and it not only individual, but it has to do with your um, with like these like multiple avenues that are open for you. So I feel like you could be connecting with like different opportunities or with different people who are going to help to advance you in some way. Because I see, yeah, like personal progression and advancement, but in a really lighthearted and like spiritual and connected way, I basically, for all of you, Libra, I feel like you're going to be experiencing a lot of happiness this year and just like general sense of optimism. Let's see, what else is coming through for Libra? This is for your birthday message for the upcoming year until next Libra season, 2024. Wow, okay. Wow, yeah. Okay, this is interesting. You guys have some pretty big changes on the table. We have three major archetypes all in reverse. Okay, now the story is coming together a little bit more. What I feel for you, Libra, is that you have opportunities opening up to you. You're guided to keep your energy open and flexible to explore. I'll jump quickly to another energy that came up, which is the Eight of Swords, which is a more like undefined energy. Like I said, there's less definition here. Like with the Three of Wands, I felt like there was not really a clear and defined path. And even with the Eight of Swords, it's a more indecisive and like leaving the energy open to go either way or any which direction kind of energy. So interesting. Some of you may feel that you're already like aware of the opportunities that are available to you, and some of you are not quite sure like what those are going to be yet. But either way, like there's something coming in for everybody here. Not just something, but like multiple opportunities, multiple avenues. And yeah, with this really like cosmic energy, actually, with I'm going to flip them up right so you can see, but we have the moon and the star. This is like a hopeful energy. This is like a more like dreamy, introverted, but like really deeply aware of emotions and personal feelings, but on a personal level. Like this is not meant to be shared with others. I feel like you could even be reserving something like a serious hope that you have is being held in right now. And because this is like hopes and dreams, basically. Hopes and dreams, and there is an element of like potential like fears or insecurities coming up with the moon as well. But there's a very celestial connection going on between you and the divine right now. Of course, we're always in this connection with the divine, but I feel like you're called to be really in tune with the divine right now and with yourself spiritually. All the energy of like, if you are not in a relationship, like all this energy of your individual path is really connected with your spiritual path. Breakups or like moments where we are really faced with ourselves and have to deal with ourselves only are so spiritual. And so I feel like this is a really spiritually awakening time for you. Empress was the third energy that came out with these beautiful like hopes and dreams energy. The Empress is The Empress knows what she is worth. Like the Empress is really connected with earth energy, with creation. She is so aware. She's so aware that she's not even bothered, you know? Like Empress is so cool and collected, and this is one of my favorite archetypes. This one and the High Priestess, which is number 2, which comes right before the Empress. I love that it goes High Priestess and then Empress, like in the tarot, one after the other, because they're both really powerful feminine energies. This one is more associated with earth elements and as opposed to cosmic energies. So interesting that you have this cosmic, really beautiful, really dreamy, like creative energy, and you also have this very practical earth medicine coming in on to like bring it down to the earth plane, whatever's going on with this cosmic forces. So spiritually for you, Libra, this is a really big year, and I feel like you're going to be unlocking a lot of potential and opening up to yourself in a new way creatively. Like, if there's something that's on your mind that you've been like on the fence about, I feel like you're guided to just like even channel all of that energy into some really creative endeavors. Like, in some way, you're meant to like beautify something. You know, the Empress is dealing with beauty as well. You're meant to really like evolve this year in your sense of femininity and in like whatever it is that you have been creating or want to create. It's a powerful time for you. So so that's a lot of like personal energy coming in, and just your general vibe is really like in the energy of it, like waiting, I guess, to make a move, or kind of like preserving yourself for while you're like remaining open to these multiple opportunities. This could be having to do honestly with a love connection, because there's more emotional energy coming up. Wow, okay. Yeah, something happened for you recently. I see tower energy as like something that really shook up your reality. Combined with these two love cards, this is a particular energy. Like there is somebody very much likely in your life who you have already been connected with, who's still coming around, still showing up for you, but you're really like trying to figure out where you stand in this relationship, because you're choosing yourself, I feel like, above anyone else right now. And at the same time, you're still getting this energy coming in of like another person from your past who is continuing to give you like hope, or continuing to even give you love. But you, for some reason, are wanting to keep your energy open and keeping your options open. So it could be that you're not getting exactly what you want and you know you deserve from this person, because again, you are guided to be in this energy of the Empress with the energy of the moon and the star. Like, what do you really want? You're guided to tap into what are you really hoping and dreaming for? Like, how do you really want to be treated? How do you really want to be received? And how do you want to give love? Like, is this person receiving your love in the way that you are naturally giving it? Or, you know, do more things have to like come together for you to really understand one another? But yeah, basically, I see you considering your options. There was something like seemingly either catastrophic or just like disturbing that happened to this process of you with either this other person or with like whatever other opportunities are coming up for you. For some of you, this is romantic, and for some of you, this is strictly spiritual and like life path oriented. This reading, but anyway, yeah. So your guidance is going to be in actually like working with this energy, realizing that there is an investment happening here. So that's why I feel like all of this energy came up in reversed as well. This like hopes and dreams and your personal creation. Like, it's not going to feel like everything's just happening so quickly for you, but I feel like this is the start of something. Like a seed has been planted, and you are now like just opening up to what like could possibly come your way if you actually just trust your process and open yourself up, as opposed to keeping yourself just completely directional in one avenue. You know, related to, again, like this could be spiritual, this could be romantic, this could be finances. It could be all three, really, because there is a lot of life changing energy on the table here. And usually, when there's powerful life energy coming up, I'll show you all of these major archetypes. When you have multiple major archetypes in your reading, usually that does show something that's deeper and like monumental for you. So if this year is super monumental in the way of your life path, it's going to be causing, like, it's going to be generating changes in multiple areas of your life, not likely just one. So yeah, it could be even like love, life path career or like love life path finances or something like that. But I feel like you are now going to be experiencing some like sense of newness and excitement about that newness, like whatever is to come and whatever possibilities and potentials are opening up to you. Like you're finally maybe even drawing some closure to an old cycle, or finding some sense of peace and forgiveness to an old cycle that was previously weighing you down a bit. And now you're like embracing the new opportunities ahead with optimism and a sense of like personal strength. Actually, that's where you're guided to be. For me, the strongest energies in this whole reading are these two, the Empress and the Queen of Hearts. Both are extremely powerful, like in a very relaxed way. You know, Queen of Hearts doesn't have to do anything. She is already endlessly giving, of like, she gives love unconditionally while also caring for herself. She pours love into herself as well. She has great self-respect. And the Empress is just chilling with all, let's take a look at this, with all the fruits, colors, amazing fabrics, like beautiful landscape. Like her temperature is like perfect. She's not hot or cold. She is so relaxed and chill. And this is your vibe as well. Yeah, she feels really confident about herself. So I feel like this year could be a year of like beautification for you. For example, like you may take this birthday opportunity to do something really special for yourself in the way of your physical appearance. Like you may change up your style, or be, you know, doing something more with your like hair, or just like the way that you prepare yourself before you go out of the house. But I see like really like something of the energy of beautification coming through in this card, and visual aesthetics. What is it called? It's called like aesthetic nutrients or something like that on a spiritual level, like why we beautify ourselves. What do we do that for? It's for, I think it's also called glamour magic too, just like beautifying things, beautifying ourselves to be well received by others, and also to like add something to the experience aesthetically, right? That, so you know, you're activating the senses basically with your beauty. And as well, yeah, there's a very creative element to this whole spread. So one final message for you, Libra. Yeah, I see you guided to really like put the past behind you. There's been something that has been like recycling in your life again and again, and I feel like you're finally like bringing some closure to that, and like opening up to new potentials. So this is past energy. Don't look to the past. I feel like you're guided to specifically like bury the past, put it behind you, and just embrace the new love energy by loving yourself first. And I do feel like all of this is leading you to your King of Hearts. So whether that's somebody that you're with now, or whether this is somebody new that you know that you need to like open up to be able to receive, like you need to like really draw closure to past loves, because this card came up too, drawing closure to the past, being prepared for your true match, or for some of you this is your match. But these two energies are really well balanced and loving, and they are emotionally secure. And so this is where all of your energy is leading to, is an emotionally secure and beautiful connection with yourself. And this is leading you towards your best connections with others as well. So Libra, beautiful, beautiful birthday message for you, and thank you so much for choosing to tune in for your message this year. And then, yeah, please check out your new moon and full moon readings that are going to be coming out once per month each. And as well, I'll be checking in at other times of the month with other messages. So please like and subscribe to my new channel if you felt resonance with these messages today. And blessings until next time.